Please forgive me. Give me the right title name. Confessions of
The
a Fashion World.
The fashion world.
The Fashion World. Make noise for that. So how did this film come about for you?
Well, I've actually been writing, about a lot of experience that I had I still have, but in the modeling world, mine and all the models, because I had to travel around the United States doing runway, and then you go from one hotel to another. There's like days in between, and there's a lot of stuff that people don't talk about. So I've been writing as more like a TV series format. And then I had the opportunity to do something, like this, a short, and to see if you get interest, test the waters.
There you go. That's exactly right. Now, forgive me before we go further. Let's get your name for the record. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Carolina Athey. Hi.
With this film, seeing it on the big screen like this, how does this make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel a little nervous and excited and all of those different feelings together.
Why nervous?
Well, you just showed Jennifer Hudson and Tyree. So my first film is gonna show right after them.
See, and that's the thing that you don't have to be nervous about, because all the films are different. They have their own personality. It's not necessarily about going against another film or anything like that. Your film brings a very special quality and a different perspective.
It made me a little more comfortable when you showed the second one, Quentin Aaron. Because then I was like, I texted him like, why are you not here? So there you go.
Yeah, I know he's like really busy and all over the place doing stuff. So, what's coming up next for you when it comes to, will you do more stuff like this to educate us?
With this one, like I said, it's more about testing the waters. But as soon as I, put it up on Facebook, I got requests, like by an investor in Atlanta that loved it and wants to know more.
An investor in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like
Nice.
right, like first day.
Wow.
Yeah, and you never know. I think I'm a big fan of Devil Wears Prada and all of that.
Yes.
But I think there's a lot of content that hasn't been talked about yet that would like shock people.
Right.
And so that's the part that I'm going to bring to life. It could very well be a TV series or a feature film, but feature film you have to cut a lot and leave a lot out, and TV series you can explore more.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
With all of the different television series that delve into fashion and designing and stuff like that, with this particular film, because there are a lot of ladies that are involved in fashion, of course, and a lot of different aspects and a lot of different areas, as well as guys. But for our young ladies, what would you want this film to say to them, those young ladies out there?
Well, this is one of the points. I mean, I can't give it a lot out, but we are used as a society, we are used to accept what is given to us and not question it if it's right or wrong. If it's, for the young ladies, should they really be 13-year-old or 11-year-old and be trying to be sexualized to sell something? Or can we maybe have them go to high school, finish, and then start hiring them after they're educated?
Right.
So there are that's what I'm saying, there's a lot of dark things.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going
And
on.
on the other side, that needs to be discussed, and that's what he says, needs to be talked about, but nobody talks about it.
Right.
And then so, it's a very sweet project because as an actress, I'm sure a lot of actors know, not all the times you get to do something that you really want to talk about it, right?
Yeah. So,
because you're an actor, but this is one of those that, it would be a delight because there's so many things I want to talk about,
That's good. That's amazing. When it comes to the diversity with a lot of the fashion world, the fashion industry, some I guess companies they want the models to be very thin. Then you hear stories of like eating disorders and different things of that nature. Will your future projects kind of delve into that kind of like dark area of fashion?
I don't think it's diverse enough yet. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I don't know if you just saw the whole controversy with Marc Jacobs and his huge fashion show. It just happened. It was very controversial. It's all over the internet. That what he put it on the model's wigs, and a lot of people are questioning. Well, if you want African American look, why would you not hire Africans? And
I see.
And I'm not saying he did right and wrong, I'm just saying there's a lot of controversy over.
Mhm.
I'm from Brazil, and there's a lot of Brazilian
Brazil.
I don't see enough diversity yet,
Right.
and I don't see the necessity of making people starve.
Right.
You know, every human being is beautiful, you know, and there is beauty in every type of person, and I think that's the direction fashion should be going.
Absolutely. Good point.
I mean, Balmain is only using the Kardashians. They're not exactly the skinniest people out there, right? And they are a hit. Everybody loves Balmain.
Right.
Everybody wants their clothes. Okay, so there you go.
For your next project, are you going to be looking for more actors?
Well, if it takes off the ground and get money, yes, of course.
Okay.
And, you know, I direct with this, but I'm, you know, more of an actress. Of course, if this goes big, I wouldn't mind even having a main director, right? So
Wonderful.
it's open. It's just one of the things, another go-to that I'm trying to accomplish. You hear a lot from our CDs. You have to make your own content, put it out there. So I was kind of trying to kill two birds with one stone.
There you go. Is there a website or is there social media where individuals can keep in contact with you?
Yes, it's CarolinaTheAthey.com.
One more time?
Carolina, like Carolina, DEATHEY.com, and Carolina the Athey on Instagram, the Athey on Twitter, and Carolina the Athey on Facebook.
All right, there it is. Well, thank you so much for being here. Continued
Thank
success.
you.
Let's give her a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.